Sometimes, you guys, sometimes I be thinking, am I the problem? Or why I'm so lonely? 9 times out of 10, I'm not going through the same problem like from everybody else. Sometimes I just be wondering, like, why do I have to, why do I exist in this generation? Because this generation is just real evil. You really gotta be careful with people out here. Because this generation is just real evil nowadays. People will just gaslight you. People will just pick a fight with you for no reason. And at the end of the day, I'm not perfect. I'm only human. I'm only human at the end of the day. But I guess I'm just meant to be alone. Because as speaking as an introvert like me, I really don't got people I talk to. I usually check up on people. You get what I'm saying? My 9 times out of 10, people don't check up on me. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm not even trying to. One thing about me is that I don't look for attention. I don't look for sympathy. It's just that, sometimes I just be in my thoughts. I be in my thoughts and I don't have nobody to talk to except God. And sometimes it could be a life learning lesson for me just to stay alone because, I'm very attractive. I'm very attractive as a man. And 9 times out of 10, people would just hate on you. People would just hate on you. People would just, try to find a way to pick a fight with you for no reason. And I just don't know why it's like that's really known. That's really known in this generation that we're living in. It's just people would just try to find a way to pick a fight with you for no reason, and you didn't do nothing to them. That's another thing too, is that people are just really at their own. They're really at their own, and they're really at war with themselves. And this generation is really Generation Z is really the loneliest generation. And it's like, I always will give somebody a chance, you know what I'm saying? I will always give somebody a chance, but sometimes I gotta work on myself. Cause I gotta work on myself sometimes. Because at the end of the day, it's only just you. Like nobody's coming here to save you. Nobody's coming here to save you. It's only you. It's only you. You only got yourself to save. Your mom's not gonna save you. Your dad's not gonna save you. Your brother's not gonna save you. It's only you. You're the only person that can save yourself. And 9 times out of 10, people just, sometimes it goes for me too. I can't handle being alone. Like, I like being alone. It's just that sometimes, like, it's raining out here. But sometimes it's like, when I be alone, it doesn't be enough. Like, sometimes it's cool to be alone. But nine times out of 10, I don't like being alone. I just really don't like being alone. I just really don't like, being to myself all the time, because I'm not really that person. I'm really like a people pleaser. I'm really like a people pleaser at the same time. Like I'm an introvert. Don't get me wrong, but I'm more extrovert too. Like if there's if there's a way where I wanna talk to somebody or get to know somebody, I can definitely have that time. But not 9 times out of 10, man, it's like I just be alone. Like I just have nobody to talk to except my mom, my stepdad, my brother. Even though my brother's not, me and him's not really that close. But at the same time, it's just that I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like I got me sometimes. Sometimes, like, I'll be willing to quit on things, I'll be willing to quit on things. I'll be willing just to give up. And then sometimes I be questioning myself, like, if I was ever at my lowest, right? If I was ever at my lowest, would anybody care? Would anybody try to reach out to me, see how I'm doing? Because more 9 times out of 10, I usually reach out to people first. And sometimes I definitely don't want to be that person where it's like I don't want to reach out to you anymore, but it's like I don't want to reach out to somebody if they're not going to reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how life is sometimes, you know? I accept that. So that's how life is. Sometimes you gotta let go. You gotta let go. You gotta move on. You gotta outgrow people, you know? But sometimes, like in certain situations, when you get into it with somebody, they willing to just give out on you. Like now, it's really weird nowadays. It's really weird that nobody is willing to fight for you. Well, nobody's willing to fight for a friendship. Nobody's willing to fight, even if you're in a relationship too. That's why you always gotta be careful. Cause 9 times out of 10, man, relationships don't not be lasting long like it had to do in the back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just like this social media. The social media really got relationships really messed up. You got now, you know, it's just really crazy nowadays. And I be wondering, like, you know, the world is actually like ending in front of our eyes. Sometimes a lot of people don't see it, but the world is really ending. You know what I'm saying? Really at the end of days. And I always say that all the time, but sometimes I'm human at the end of the day. And sometimes, you know, I really don't think about it, but I need to think about it 24/7 because my mom can go anytime, anybody, parents can go. You just never know how much time you got in the world. You really don't know how much time you got in the world, and you always got to take advantage of your life. So it's like, you know, like the stuff I'm speaking right now, I really don't have nobody to speak to, and that's good because at the same time, it's kind of hard. I'm grateful of it, but at the same time, I'm not because I always want to have somebody I can talk to. I mean, I could talk to my parents. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes I always want to have like a homeboy or somebody to talk to about stuff. But sometimes at the end of the day, people don't really feel you where you're coming from. That's why you always gotta, you know, not lock yourself in, not lock yourself in, but sometimes you can't express everything to people because sometimes people would think the worst of you. Sometimes people think you're an attention seeker, you're seeking attention, or you just need professional help. It's not. You're just trying to talk. You're just trying to let stuff, that negative stuff in your body, go. You know. So it's like, you know, nowadays, I don't even know if it's worth it to even get to know somebody anymore, or even, you know, reach out to somebody. Because, you know, even though people got their problems, we all got problems we always deal with. But, you know, it's not normal for us to be alone. If you're alone right now watching this video, it's not normal for us to be alone. And trust me, if you might not know me from Adam, but one thing about me is that, you know, I might be a couple things, but an idiot, I'm definitely not an idiot. And one thing I don't do is stand for, you know, BS. I definitely don't stand for BS. And I just don't like negative energy sometimes, you know? But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not perfect. Everyone's not perfect sometimes. Everyone's not perfect. And there's a lot of things that, you know, I have to work on as a man because I'm 23. I just turned 23 years old. And, you know, I'm getting older. Definitely getting older. And so, like, you know, there's a lot of things we gotta work on. But one thing we should not be is alone all the time because sometimes that stuff can mess up with our mental health. A lot of that stuff can mess up with our mental health and just, you know, nobody should really be alone like that, you know? Nobody should really be alone. Like, nobody should have just, you know, nobody should just really just, you know, have nobody to talk to. Because at the end of the day, family don't betray you. That's one thing I learned. you always should know. Family don't betray you. Family don't betray you. They never betray you, and they never will. You know, not everyone has the perfectest family in the world. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a good mom that cares about you, cares about your mental health, cares about, you know, you as a being, you here, and yeah, not just your mom, your dad, your brother, just talk to them. And it's like, if you only got a supportive system like that, then, you know, sometimes talk to God, you know. He might not be here, but he's listening for sure. So it's like, you know, it's kind of hard nowadays. It's really hard nowadays, and that's another thing too, is like when somebody see you that you know, that's why it's not always good to express your own business out there. It's not always good, because 9 times out of 10, people will just judge you. Just don't think the worst of you. Like I was saying before, they will just think the worst of you. And I don't even know why people are like that. I don't even know why people would just come in somebody's life just to hurt them on purpose. That's one thing I don't understand. It's really sad to actually think about that. And it's like, you know, people are just weird nowadays, man. People are weird. Like, all of us can be weird. We all got weird moments. I might even want to say that. We all got our weird moments. But I'm just talking about, like, you know, people are just, they really need professional help. Because it's just crazy, bro. It's just really crazy, because it's like, I talked to this one person, right? And clear to find out she had a boyfriend, right? Clear to find out she had a boyfriend. And then, you know, she started saying, "Oh yeah, I'm on BS," just because I didn't respond to what she said, cause you know, I just told her that, you know, I really don't want to be cool with you. I really don't want to be cool with you anymore, because, you know, I mean, we're good, we're still good, but it's like, I'm gonna keep it to a distance, because it's like, I don't want to be friends with a woman, right? And she has a whole boyfriend. Because if I was in your shoes, I would just, I don't want to be, I want to, you know, it's cool that you have homeboys, but I'm not gonna be a part of that friend group, because first of all, you find me attractive. Not too long ago, you say you find me attractive. You said I was cute and everything. But it's like, that is that doesn't even look good. You complimented me. That doesn't even look good. So that's like weird energy off the jump. So then, you know, I didn't respond. But at the same time, man, I'm getting a little bit off track. But sometimes it's not always okay to be alone. That's the moral of this video. It's not always okay to be alone, because we all need somebody to talk to. We all need somebody to chat and just, you know, express our feelings to. But nowadays, man, you only got yourself. You only got yourself, and you just need somebody, a good support system with you. You need somebody just to be there right by your side with you sometimes. But 9 times out of 10, man, it's hard. It's really hard nowadays to actually find somebody like that. But sometimes as people, you know, we always got our shortcomings. But at the same time, we just gotta work on things. We gotta work on finding a good friend out there, finding somebody that can, you know, uplift us if we are at our lowest, you know. So I really hope you guys got this video, man. I really hope you guys got this message. If you're alone, trust me, you're not alone. You might be alone right now, but trust me, you got, and even if you don't got a good family, just know you got God. Just know you got God. As long as you take good care of yourself, you keep your connection with God, you're gonna be good in the long run. So at the same time, it's not always okay to be alone. but trust me, God got you. If you guys find this video informative, y'all should definitely like, comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and definitely send it to someone that's lonely. You know, send it to someone that's you know that is always alone, always isolate themselves. I'll catch you guys definitely on the next video. You guys be safe out there.